called Wolf in Sheep's Clothing in part 2, and I felt the need to hold back on interpretation of this because I feel like it's something else that's going on here. Yes, this person's not stepping up the way that you're stepping up, and there's something about hyped men. You know, I just keep coming back to this, and like, not everyone has the best of intentions for you. It's like, whatever they're involving themselves in, keep in mind, because we were getting in part 1 that whatever this, like, I kept coming back to photo, like a photo being released, it's not something they would have released of themselves. Because there's something about their appearance not looking great. And this is someone who cares a lot about their appearance, especially like how other people see them, like physically. And for them to be disheveled like that, there's a warning here. That not everyone has your best intentions. Why are you even allowing them to like see you like that? You know? This gives off the energy that they are surrounding themselves with multiple people or someone in particular that's like hyping them up. Someone who's making them feel validated. Someone who's making them feel validated. You can't do that for this person. You're not their crutch. You're there to help inspire and motivate. And this is someone who's saying, no, look, I'm happy here. You could be happy here too. Even though, like, you know, their spirit team knows, your spirit team knows, and even they know that's not what's best for them. And the people who really care about them know that that's not what's best for them. But it's not even all of those other people's fault. It's their fault. They're in this freeze place where they can't reach you at this like healthy competition. You don't do it because you're like, oh, I want to see if you can really do it, but you can't do it. It's not like that. It's like you want good for them. You want to see them do better. You see all of these amazing things deep down inside of them that you want to see released. It doesn't make you feel good to see them disheveled. It doesn't make you feel good. You want to see them rise with you. But you're so damn intimidating. And they're intimidated. They don't feel like they can do what you've done. Be who you are. And it's not like, I can't be who you want me to be. It's who they want them to be. They just can't get there. And it doesn't help that they have people in their life that's feeding this ego that they're not the best selves of them is the best. And this is okay. Coffin. New beginnings. Tragic endings. And look, I feel like I was about to say, I feel like you seeing that and understanding that they just don't want better for themselves. Like you can't make them do better. Their spirit team can't even make them at this point. Like this is free will that I talk about all the time in my private readings. Free will jacks up everything all the time. We know what's best for us, and sometimes we rebel. There's that rebellion. I was getting there's some kind of rebellious energy to this reading. And sometimes we rebel against that engagement. This is a higher commitment. You're not going to get it from them. While they're in whatever this is, you're not meant to like bring yourself down and be like, look, I'm not any better. I can be just, oh my gosh, are you going to get like, I swear, I don't know if this is like a twin flame connection with you and this person, but you don't get stumped just because they're stumped. We're not going to do that to you. Okay, your spirit team's not going to do that to you. Their spirit team's not even going to do that to you. Because you have something bigger in mind. They have something bigger in mind for you. Okay. Look, this covert narcissist, runner energy, they always need to feel like the most important person in the relationship. So it's like they're going to stay here and they're going to find someone who needs them. You don't need them. You may love them, you may want them. Not in this energy, because you know that's not who they really are. And you want them to be the best version of themselves, but they keep looking at you. Camera addiction. They keep looking at you and then feeding those negative addictions that keep them not in their healthiest state. It keeps them in runner energy away from you because you show them who they really are, and that's hard for them. but you're going to ascend. And I feel like a soulmate is coming in for you. So, yeah. You don't get stumped just because someone else doesn't do the work. This literally felt over date. Look, you have a soulmate coming in. It's going to jack them all up. But they gave in to the wolves. That's what's interesting, because we were getting with you. You create this energy of competition because you know they can do better. You want to see better out of them. And you know you don't really want that for yourself. You want that for them. You want them to see them the way that you see them. But they indulge in the wolves in sheep's clothing. And you're like a sheep in wolf's clothing. So like you're not very well liked. You're not, look, because you're not a hype man. You're going to call them out when they're falling below where you know that they could be for themselves. But you don't get a shitty ending just because they didn't do the work. Chaser. Well, they're in this toxic, codependent. Look, they're the runner from you, and they're the chaser towards these addictions. You clearly have a higher commitment that's coming in that's made for you. That there's someone who's going to live up to their own expectations of themselves to meet you where you're at so that you don't have to fall down. So you don't have to go below to meet this person where they're at, because that's not you living in your truth and your healthiest timeline. And spirit be damned if you're going to do that. So don't worry, it's going to work out for you. We're going to go to part 4 for subscribers. If I book personal reading, link is in the bio. You all have a beautiful day.